Hi, hope everyone is good. Happy Saturday. It is a cold and miserable Saturday today. Horrible and rainy. Oh my god, and cold. Yeah, there's no one here, so every time I have announcements to make and there's no one here, it's like, it just seems a bit pointless. Snowy, how you doing? Thank you. The kind of a homage to last week's dress up. I found these earrings at the same time, and then it was like, well, now I don't know which earrings I want. Let's get them both. But how you doing? So we did not unlock the 6 hours today. That's fine because the spin the wheel was donated towards. So it seems like a good opportunity to do that today. And I do think, because I kept kind of doing every $50 marker for the 6 hours, but I feel like times have changed. People can't necessarily donate as much, and I haven't raised nearly as much as this year as I have in previous years, so I might just do $25 as that marker. This red looks great on me, thank you. And thank you for your Discord assistance, Dim. I feel like, wow, I feel like I probably am lucky I put that in my own server, because where did I just put that announcement? Oh my god, I can't believe I just... Not the first time I put it on the wrong channel, but Jesus Christ. So thank you, Dim. Yeah, there's a shop closing down in my town, and had this, like, pajama set, so I was like, damn, I'm buying it. It's too big, but I'm buying it. Hello, Hattie Blue, how you doing? Perfect timing, nice. DJ, how you doing? Look sparkling today, just in case someone had it muted. Yeah, because you do that. No worries. Yeah, I kind of thought, where did I put that? What was the last thing I looked at? Alright, Tomb Raider. Very Christmassy it is, and I thought, yeah, definitely cozy for today, because it's gross outside, and I need to warm my hands up. So today is a donation towards Spin the Wheel, so kind of a rigged outcome for the donator, and they chose Itch.io charity bundle games. So I've had a look through and chosen some. They're currently not here. I have a feeling they'll probably stop by later. Hope they do, because this was their donation. So yeah, I feel like once I hit the $500, the 6 hours will be every $25. This year mostly. I feel like times are changing and people can't give as much, and I've not raised nearly as much as I usually do. So that's a shame, but it's understandable. Some people just can't give away their money. Be stealing it as loving the sparkles. Don't know. So yeah, no Spirit of the North today. I do hope we can do 6 hours next week, although if we don't, that's still fine. I can finish Spirit of the North, finally. Hopefully can finish that. And then it might not take that long, so if we don't do the 6 hours, I can probably throw in... It was Meadow for the bring back donation. So I'd probably do an hour and a half of that, depending how long it takes. We'll see. We'll have to see how it goes anyway. We'll figure it out. So, Itch.io charity games. Let's see. So I have had a look. I have some in mind. There's one game I might not get around to, but on the words and stuff. What is wrong with me today? The site that tells you how long, how long to beat is the name of the site. Aptly named. There's one game that's, it says 37 minutes, and then the next time estimate is 4 hours. 4 hours. So it's like, well, that's a very big jump to gauge how long this game is going to take to play. So now I'm not sure. I have no idea how long that game's going to take. But I might not get to it, we'll see. Because I've had a look. Mostly these games are going to probably take roughly an hour that I've chosen. We'll figure it out. Maybe I won't finish the games, maybe I will take longer than the hour. Hey ho. So. This. And get rid of that. And launch the game. The first game is Night of the Consumers. Let's go. Ah, it's white. Capture. Contains retail work environment. What did that say? That was a warning. Bum bum bum. Okay, so controller may work. Night 1. Yes. Night of the Consumers! I'm already scared. What? Hang on, I think the controller just isn't gonna work. Yeah, this one might actually be a bit scary. Ah! Well, now it's not gonna start up. Wait, I think this happened before with Mutazioni. Hang on. Let's just quit and close and then try it again. Yeah, that was very ominous. Good grief. Well, now it's not running, which is what Mutazioni did at the end when I tried that one. I remember closing it and trying to reopen it. God damn it, what is happening? Why ain't you working now? Maybe I should change the order of the games. That might do something. Or try something and then try something else. I'll come back to this. Okay, that kind of worked. Figure out why this one game isn't doing anything. Okay, that was kind of loud, so that was something else. Let's go back to this while I figure things out here, because I don't know why that game won't now open. I only closed it because it was spinning round and round. It's not popping up as having been played in like the processes. So that's really confusing. Because it's just not opening all of a sudden. Weird, it won't open. Well, okay. I will maybe change the order of things. Hopefully it'll open afterwards. That's so weird. Yeah, like, what's going on? Because that's giving me flashbacks that, yeah, Mutazi only did this on itch.io. So let's start with, what order was I going to do? Right, let's just go. Luna is what I was going to go second, so let's play that first. Oh, capture the game. Change my info because I put Night of the Consumers. Oops. Can't find it. I'll have to put games in demos because I can't find it. But this one's a cute, nice game. Well, now I've missed what it was actually telling me. Okay. Ooh. Bing.
Ask anyone and they will tell you. The moon is always changing. Night after night it shifts, waxing and waning, winking at Earth from its place in the sky. But it wasn't always so. There was a time when the moon stayed full, frozen and changeless, a precious stone set into the darkness. But nothing stays the same forever. Things change, and bit by bit the moon was consumed, until one night only a small sliver remained.
Also, that the sparkly was me moving my mouse cursor. That was cute.
A young bird, adding the finishing touches to its first nest at twilight, weaving the fibers tightly, hoping it will hold throughout the long, dark night.
Ooh. Yeah, that's me moving the mouse cursor. I like it.
Settling down for the evening, excited, exhausted.
Need to add this to your list.
Or so it thought.
Ooh.
But the owl had been watching.
This owl looks evil. Dirty pervert.
Owl knew all too well the loneliness Bird held in its heart, and knew just what Bird was missing. See how beautiful the moon is, Bird? I know its name. Call to it. It can make you feel safe. It can make you feel light again. Whole.
Oh my god. Yeah, the little
Serenading
boob.
the moon, Bird felt excited. Its fragments sparkled and shined with hope. But in the void that was left, a terrible storm grew, blowing the bird far away from home.
Oh no. Ah! No, little bird. Tommy, how you doing? Hapsat.
Bird arrived in a strange place, a broken place full of fragments and shards, lost. Looking for a path home, Bird felt only confusion and doubt.
Oh my god, I wonder if I can like turn the narration up. It's kind of quiet. Interact, zoom, rotate. Oh, interesting. Narration. Let's just turn the music down a little. And the effect. Maybe the narration will be clearer. I think everything else is fine. Apply. Ooh.
But then, Bird
I am
saw
good,
the
thank
stars.
you.
The stars would light the way. Piecing together the constellations would help untangle this mess.
Whoa. Okay. I felt like I'm struggling to hear the narration, and yet everything else was so loud. Yeah, the poor little burb. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Tommy. Sorry, I was trying to listen to the narration. Ooh. Oh, we have to put the stars back into place. Oh. There we go. Oh.
Singing felt good somehow.
It's a tree!
With each star realigned, the path became clearer. Each note filled Bird with hope.
Christmas tree! Oh my lordy lord, what happened here? Gosh, these stars were in a tangle, weren't they? Yeah, what is this? What happened? I thought it was going to be Santa's hat. Gosh.
Each tangle solved brought back more memories.
Oh. Oh my, okay. It is relatively straightforward. Aha. What is it? It's a turtle.
I know that shape, thought Bird. Yes, now I remember. It beat its tiny wings and took off in the direction of Turtle's Pond.
Aww. This art style is really nice. Want to take that little bird home? Look at this.
Bird recalled the serenity of this pond. It had comforted Bird, alive with the sing-song hopscotch of frogs at play. But oh, how it had changed. Something must be done to heal it.
What am I doing?
The first step, planting a mighty spruce tree.
The mighty spruce. Good gracious. Whoops. Just drop the tree into the void. Ooh. So what is this? I don't know. Let's put a few. A roundabout. Okay, we don't put that there. It's like, no. I've spoken. I do not want to go there. Nope. Oh, look on the water as well. Oh my god, that's so cool. We can change the color. I like the red actually.
Little by little, the pond began to revive.
Oh,
Branches stretched their fingers, leaves unfurled in the sunlight. Memories, like the plants, began to awaken and grow, taking root in the wet soil.
yeah, this is really nice.
Creatures croaked and buzzed in the sunlight. But where was the turtle the bird once was?
Lordy Lord. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh. Whoa. Oh my god. Ah. Let's go with I can't decide. Yeah. No, that's an ugly colour. Was not expecting to be able to change the size. Me neither. I was like, what does this store do? Whoa, that lily pad's out of control. I want to get the in-between colour. I don't want the yellow. Fine, we'll go with that then. I don't really know what I'm doing. Maybe more trees. Just throwing trees in there. Oh, we can have grass on the land. I didn't think we could. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that bit of land, it's like it's dead, so it can't do anything. I don't know why that lily pad... Look, this one is just out of hand. Oh, it nearly fell off the edge of the earth. Okay, that one's just kind of broken. Okay, they don't like to be over there for some reason. How do I know when I'm done here? Whoa, look at this color. Yeah, the fireflies are coming back. I think I just need to add more stuff. I'm not really sure. Oh, the grass ran out. Oh, there's... Is this... No, I think it's just pattern and stuff. I thought there was like something in the water, but I think it's just pattern textures. Hi! Thank you for the welcome back. I think I need a trip to the PC shop. This isn't the first time this has happened. Like, it's not even blue screening, it's just literally restarting itself. So I don't know whether it's getting too hot. So I'll give it a second. I don't know whether that game would have, like how the saves work. Okay. So, where were we? Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually getting worried about it doing that as much as it is. Like, once you think, oh, that was odd, but when it keeps happening, it's like, something's not okay. So let's try and carry on. Continue. Where would I have been?
Bird arrived in a strange place.
Oh, we have to do
A
this
broken
constellation
place
thing
full of
again.
Fragments and shards. Lost. Looking for a path home, Bird felt only confusion and doubt.
Speed run.
But then, Bird saw the stars. The stars would light the way. Piecing together the constellations would help untangle this mess. Singing felt good somehow.
I feel like the owl may have, like, done us a dirty or something. Because it was the owl that said, why don't you sing to the moon? And then the storm came, which does seem a bit
With each
weird.
star
Like, how does that
realized,
work?
The path became clearer.
But the owl seemed sus.
Each note filled Bird with hope.
Yeah. We can do it.
Each tangle solved brought back more memories.
Okay, we can do this. Speed run. Oh.
know that shape, thought Bird. Yes, now I remember. It beat its tiny wings and took off in the direction of Turtle's Pond.
Okay, let's go.
Bird recalled the serenity of this pond. It had comforted Bird, alive with the sing-song hopscotch of frogs at play. But oh, how it had changed. Something must be done to heal. The first step, planting a mighty spruce tree.
A mighty spruce. Ooh.
Little by little, the pond began to revive. Branches stretched their fingers, leaves unfurled in the sunlight. Memories, like the plants, began to awaken and grow, taking root in the wet soil. Creatures croaked and buzzed in the sunlight. But where was the turtle that Bird once knew?
Thank you. Yeah, I don't really know what keeps happening with this. Something's up, and I don't know what. There's a little frog. Whoa, 2 little frogs. But where is Turtle? Okay, keep adding things. Whoa, what's occurring? Whoa. Okay, we did it. Speedrun. Would be spending all my time trying to plan everything, changing all the colors. Yeah, this seems really nice. A nice little, like, mini game concept. I know the frogs. Same, it's so peaceful and magical. I love, yeah, like, all the colors are just so vibrant and nice. This is so cute. Yes. Good choice of wording as well. Peaceful and magical.
Carrying what seemed like the weight of the world on his back, Turtle emerged from the water. Bird began to sing, hoping to help Turtle remember that things were not always so difficult. As Turtle sang back, worries floated up and out, making way for a tiny sliver of the moon. And just like that, a new moon was born, and Turtle was free.
Turtle! Aww.
Turtle could feel it. Bird could feel it. And the mysterious owl could feel it too.
Mysterious owl TM. Poof. Ooh, swan. If you crossbreed a cat and a turtle, you get a purtle. Indeed.
Continuing on, Bird now wondered at the power of its simple song. Could one voice become a beacon in the darkness? Could one heart have the power to guide a friend who is lost and afraid? Bird's thoughts felt scattered. It was still unclear what was happening. But sometimes a new way of looking at things is all that's needed.
What is it? Oh. What am I supposed to do? I don't. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god, that was weird. That took me a moment. That was cute.
Confronted with another jumbled memory, the tune emerged.
Ah, I have to do them both. Bing. Okay, what is it? Just keep twisting slightly until it is obvious. Definitely not going to be anything from that angle. Ooh. Okay, it forces me. Ooh, forces me to twist it the other way. I don't know. A big think. Like, what is it? And it needs to be precise, because that last tree was kind of precise. That's That's why I'm going kind of slow. Don't know. Oh my god, Akami Constellations, yo! GG on your 50 stream streak, Alexander. How you doing? Yeah, this game is very cute. Basically a little bird has been like blown away from home and we're trying to remember the way back. So the constellations are kind of helping us. We have to put the stars back together in their shape. But now this next area has changed things up and we have to spin it to find what shape this is. But it's proving difficult. Wait, what is it? It's a what? What is it? It's an E with extra, like, lines. I feel like, how have I not found it yet? I feel like this is it. Wait, maybe the hint is how quickly the thing's moving. Oh, I found it. I mean, I swear I found it 50 million times already. But okay. Yeah, the Boyd is lost. Makes me think of Yono, the one with the lost elephant. Yes. No worries, Ellie Blue. That sounds lovely. Way, okay.
Bird's heart fluttered as each memory gradually fell into place. These were images from a better time, a time it almost remembered. Repeating these notes wasn't difficult, but it just might restore harmony to the world.
Mushroom. Oh lordy lord. What's happened here then, lads? Whoa. There we go. Yeah, when you see the light that goes around the outside, when that gets faster, we're nearly there. I figured that bit out. Ugh, spider vibes. I think it's coral. I bet it's a duck.
That's it, thought Bird, looking at the swan. It was
Never mind, because we already
visit the
established
lakeside.
it was going to be a swan anyway. Herp derp. That's it.
How sad the weeping willow looked now, all alone in this barren landscape. Recalling days spent by the river with their beautiful friend, Bird wondered what sadness was keeping them from sharing their light with the world.
Aww. There are some mushrooms in. Fish! There's a fish! Oh my, look at the size of that mushroom. Is that a bush? I don't think that's a mushroom. I think I may have been mistaken.
Perhaps just a little more beauty would bring them to life. As fish circled the depths of the river and dragonflies hung above the surface, Bird's hopes began to rise.
What was that? I think that was the fish hopping out the water. Oh my, he's a jumpy one. Bouncy boy. Yeah, it's so pretty. I wish there was like more color palette. Big mushroom. Oh my god. Oh, did we do it? There we go. Puff.
Swan drifted across the mirrored surface of the river, hypnotized by their own reflection. Bird called out to Swan in greeting. Could healing begin? But it wasn't so hard. Letting go felt good. Swan felt lighter and a little unsure, as though snoring from a long, strange dream. But inside Bird, the spark of hope turned into a flame of determination. Moving forward was the only way, even if it would be difficult at times. Even if the owl was in its way.
Mysterious Owl TM. Getting this as it would be good to play when I've had a stressful day at work. Yes, just like the environment building and the color changing is such a unique, like, it could be its own game. A bear? Oh my.
Searching among these fragments for clues, Bird felt different now. Patterns were becoming more familiar, easier to see and predict with confidence. Bird now knew that even confusing tangles could be sorted if you were observant and patient.
Ooh. What is it?
And even as these patterns repeated, finding the right path through felt important.
Let me see. I'm curious, how much is this? Because I have this from an Itch.io bundle. Oh my god, what has happened? I'm just taking a look on Steam. Okay. It is 11:39. Runs in both standard and VR modes. Nice. Twee. You can Heli Blue, yes. This is on Steam for 11.39 at full price. You're welcome. Good gracious. Aha. Oh. Oh, I didn't even need to move it.
Every star had its place, and each constellation would reveal them if only Bird knew what to look for. It was valuable to look for the truth in things, even when it wasn't easy.
Gosh, another big constellation. Oh gosh, don't move everything. Bum. Bum. Somehow I got that. I don't know how. Okay. Was that it? There we go. I think I messed it up. Bear! Lordy Lord! We got it.
What place was next on the path home? Of course. Bird took flight towards the Bears Canyon.
Bum bum bum.
How barren the canyon appeared. The sharp, jagged cliff jutting out over the gully below. It was scary. But there was a hidden rhythm to this place.
Oh,
an important energy.
You can spin the map. I did not realize. What? What? What's this? Oh, big bush. You know, for those that are enjoying the garden aspect of this, there's a game called Cloud Gardens. You might like that. Oh my god, I keep not meaning to spin this. Just move that up there. Then I won't accidentally spin it. Oops. Oh my god.
Even in the deepest, most hidden of places, there could be shelter, warmth. Even in the sharpest and darkest of times, there could be kindness, compassion.
Yeah, that's just something that's just come to mind. Cloud Gardens. I'm sure that's its name. Like, there's no plot kind of thing. It's like you just put plants in. Essentially. Whoops, no. Oh my god. Stop. Spin back. Right, that'll do, that'll do. Right, that's pretty much where I want it. That got out of hand. Oh my god, I'm trying to pick up this.
As Bird remembered the beauty of this canyon, it came to life, humming with activity once more.
And some of it's actually on like, well, kind of like on ruins and derelict, abandoned objects, like buildings, like train station. I think I kind of saw someone else playing it. They'd become a little bit obsessed with it, so they were like, "No, I want to play this now." It's like, cool.
Awoken from a deep sleep, Bear was in no mood to be disturbed. Bird stood fast and called out in friendship and kindness.
Bear is angry. No. No. Don't be angry. Chill out, bruv. Chill. Chill.
As Bear sang, the resignation, anger, and frustration began to fade. Now the hole the bear had tried to fill with the moon was gone, and in its place, a sense of calm, acceptance. Like the new moon, Bird also felt fuller. The flame inside was becoming a fire.
Oh, Bear is blushing all of a sudden. I have a feeling I have Cloud Gardens isn't one of these Itch.io bundles.
Not even the owl who had fallen so hard for the moon.
Mysterious Owl TM. Oh, excuse me. Ah. What is that? Is that a wolf? I can't tell. I almost said fox because of the tail, but there was like, it was too chesty for a fox. Like it was.
Bird concentrated fully on the solid hand, giving in to each note completely. During this part of the journey, Bird's memories became darker, less distinct. The secret to untangling was holding on, believing.
Gee, Bird. Gee, you having a mental breakdown? Okay, well the lines appear. Okay, that's not so bad. Because the lines appear as we grab the stars. I was like, wow, game, wow. robbery. Heard of Cloud Gardens, think Trizzy has it. Yeah, she's the one that I saw playing it.
The small moments of clarity came more frequently. It wasn't easy, but it was more familiar. If Bird trusted its instincts, everything would return to focus. Bird could see the way forward even when things were less than perfect.
You know, I've thought of another game for like environment building as well, which is more sort of a economic like ecosystem, because you have the plain land and you start building upon it, and then with the addition of this particular bush, you can unlock this animal that will then thrive on the seeds of this bush, kind of thing. You have to just slowly unlock things to be able to put them into the ecosystem. It's called Equilinox. Kind of similar to the environment building kind of theme. Oh, I thought I got it for a second. There we go.
As each shape emerged, the darkness grew a little brighter. Something bigger than Bird was working to heal this place. Ah, the fox, thought Bird.
It is a fox.
Clever and always able to see things from that perch. Perhaps Fox can tell me what's going on here. Bird made its way to the fox's marshland boat.
The fox. Yeah, I kind of thought they were trying to make it look like a wolf with more of a chesty
The
head.
wetlands felt still and
Sort
empty.
of.
Fox had been such a flame, too bright to miss and too quick to catch. Bird longed to feel that energy again. Even in the saddest times, it was so vibrant and helpful.
Ooh, non-inch. Well, that one went pinky, but that's fine.
The blanket of greenery spread across the marshland. Bird recalled cattails flicking in the breeze and fireflies glimmering among the fiddleheads.
Whoa! Oh my god! Wrapped up in your foxy blanket. Nice. Ooh, hi. Hi, guys. Ooh. Woo.
So much hope in this place. Surely Fox would come out and play now.
Boom. It's kind of hard to change the colours of things because it kind of just keeps... like it won't stay still.
Fox emerged from the shadows slowly, still afraid to share its story with Bird. Bird sang in greeting, a message of hope, acceptance, and understanding. It's going to be okay, Fox whispered. You know the way now. And with the moon nearly complete, Bird knew
yeah.
just where to go.
I didn't realise we were
Back
like
to the
completing the
beginning.
moon. Ooh. This just looks like a tree. Maybe this is home.
Up the coast of the old lighthouse, Owl sat alone and sullen. So much time wasted. Owl no longer felt the moon sparkle inside. No more energy. No more voice. Nothing felt okay anymore. When Bird arrived, Owl could barely meet their eye. What was the point?
Aw.
With everything unraveling, everything undone. Owl had meant well, but had made choices that had caused so much pain. Inside Bird, the fire of experience now burned bright. Owl was not alone. Owl was not different from the rest of them. This work could be done. Bird could bring light to the shadow and heal the wounds for good. A simple song with the power to reach across time and misunderstanding. A familiar voice reaching into the darkness from the light.
Flex, girl.
Ask anyone and they will tell you, the moon is always changing. Soon it will change again. Pieces will be borrowed, carried, and returned. Every change is an opportunity to learn. Every challenge, a chance to grow.
Aww. Let go. Oh. I'm not sure if this is credits or just the creator trying to give his friends advice or something. It's not perfect, but it's mine. Tim Minchin. Laughter is the best medicine, you know, besides medicine. Not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves. May we never forget vulnerability is the path to intimacy. Wear sunscreen. Wise words. There is a voice that doesn't use words. Listen. For Luna, for the deepest confrontations with fear, pain and love, I've yet been gifted. Thank you for playing Luna. That was cute. It felt like a game about change and learning to like, oh my god, my English today. Overcome changes. This was lovely and relaxing. It was. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh my god, what I thought was like the home tree is actually the owl. My mistake. Sorry, dude. You're just a little chunk. Oh, this was nice. So it would have been nice to do the crazy, scary kind of game and then go into this and be all relaxing, but that didn't quite work out. So we'll see how that works, how that turns out. I don't know how much of the other game I will play. I think it probably will work now because I've had a computer restart. Because I had to unplug the controller and it was still going a bit crazy. It didn't like the controller being plugged in, it seems. It was spinning around and around. But then it wouldn't reopen again. So I don't know if I'll finish it, because I did kind of check YouTube for an average game length, see what it said. And most people kind of just had single 10 to 30 minute videos. So I don't know whether it's just kind of tricky to figure out or people just got bored. But we'll see. Yeah, and I was saying there was another game I was sort of thinking of playing. I might not. I just made a sort of list of things to play today. And one of them, on How Long to Beat, kind of had an estimate between like 40 minutes and 4 hours. So that doesn't really help me out to kind of figure that out. Excuse me. Oh my god. You know, even like the credits have been really nicely put together. And I'm just here ruining it. I don't really know how many names there are going to be. Wait, how long do the credits last? Oh. Hiccup, excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna exit. Yes. Okay. So that was nice. Okay, there we go. Better oh my god, a better sign that it's gonna work. Contains a retail work environment. Player discretion is advised. So I think we're good to go. Don't know how I will get along with mouse and keyboard. Master volume's at 0. And now there's no sound. It just turned itself right down. Okay. Okay. Is this for my bag? You're late! No, I'm not. But hey, since you're new around here, I'll cut you some slack. My name is the manager. We're not too busy on days like these, so you can have a nice, easy shift to help you get settled in. But remember, I've got a reputation to uphold here. You won't have me looking like a fool, would you? This store is the best in town, and I would like to keep it that way. If any of my loyal customers aren't satisfied with your service, I will be hearing about it. Now, go find Jimmy. He's been working here for a while now. Very loyal employee of mine. He will show you the ropes. Put your stuff in the locker and get to it. Okay. That's how we stock the shelves. Look at that keyring. Oh my god, I was going to turn it up, but that felt too loud. Oh my god. Jimmy, no! I forgot to change my game info. Jimmy! Run! Oh my god. Run, Jimmy! Ah! Gosh, he's answer. Oh my god, Jimmy. Is you okay? I know, the teeth. Jesus. Oh my god, Jimmy. I can't take this anymore. I don't get paid enough for this. The rude customers. The endless amount of sick. But why though? What? Shit stinks. I've reached my breaking point. Listen, it's up to you now. There's still a lot of empty shelves out there. They need to be stacked before we close. You don't want to upset manager. Here, take this. It's all the notes I've made while working here. Those tips saved me time and time again. I know, this is a bit much. Press escape to view the note at any time, whatever that means. Good luck. To hell with this place. I'm out of here. No, Jimmy, don't quit. No! What? Is that his notes? Jimmy's declassified retail survival guide. Hold shift to run. Left mouse to throw. Space to stock shelves with box in hands. Oh, A and D to look over shoulder at a shelf. That seems complicated. Don't get caught. What? What do you mean don't get caught? Hide it in the staff only rooms. Throw boxes. It stuns them. Keep an eye on the timer. Get everything done before the store closes. Oh my lord. I think this is going to be kind of tricky. Getting caught. If you get caught, take them to where they want to go. Oh! You have to take the customer to the aisle. That's actually quite funny. Like in a real life situation, don't get caught by a customer. You'll have to show them where shit is. Good advice for life. Don't get caught. What? Beware the baby? Oh. Oh, I've picked a terrible game. Employee of the month is Lester for outstanding commitment and attendance. Yeah. Video game. Oh. Oh, that's something to stock, I think. Right. Video game, sweets, candy, food, drinks, alcohol, pets, health and beauty, pharmacy, home cleaning. Where do I put this? That's kitchen. Kitchen. Where was kitchen? I read the word kitchen. Oh my god, where did I read the word kitchen? That was alcohol. Don't have enough space to move the mouse. Sweet candy. Food. Is this it? Oh my god. No. What the fuck? Am I losing my mind? Kitchen. 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 Home cleaning. Oh, what a god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Will you just... There we go. Pharmacy. Health and beauty. Oh my god. I'm gonna say this now. I don't think I'm gonna shop here. Food. Look, I found it. Whoops, my bad. Oh god, there's a... Oh shit, customers! Shit! What was... Ah! Customer! No! 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 Oh god. Alright, what was this? Kitchen. Oh shit! You guys really don't make it easy to find things here, in here. Toys where? I don't know. That was a baby. Oh my god. No. Toys, toys, toys. I didn't see toys. Oh, I don't know where the toys are kept. I want to speak to the manager! I'm new. Why are all the lights out? Oh. Well, this seems really tough. Don't think I need the milk anymore. This is really tough. Video, yeah, for God's sake, I don't want that because it's too tricky. Oh, there's more aisles. Kitchen, there's kitchen. Halloween, best aisle. Nothing in this aisle. Right, video games. Oh my god. Flashbirds. Oh, I nearly missed them. Okay, quick. Oh god, customer. Excuse me. No, there's no one working here. Self-service. Please help me. He's quick. I lost my knives. I need more sharp ones. Oh god. Probably in kitchen. Kitchen. Bye-bye. Oh god. Oh god. Excuse me. Oh god, my microwave broke. I can't believe it. Without a little replacement. Kitchen. Pets. There's toys. I lost my baby. I found a baby just a second ago. There you go. Pets. 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 Excuse me. Where's the Halloween costume? Okay. Oh my god, you were just harassing me. Look, I'm getting pretty good at this now. Oh my god. Magazines. Oh shit. She scared me. Pets. Excuse me. No, no, no. Oh my god. Let me do the gaming aisle. Right this way. Shit, there's a fucking trolley. Video games! Right, where's the pets? Pets.
Excuse me. Please help me.
Cool kids juice. Oh my god. Food. It's here. In the food. Let's see. What is moving the villager? Okay, I think this is where I'm just gonna get caught.
Fire.
Yep. Okay. I think I'll stay fired. If my son looked like that when he was born, I wouldn't have had any more. Oh my lord. I think I've had enough of this game. It's actually, I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of tricky because you really do just get collared very quick. And the moment you can't find the aisle fast enough, which is actually not that much time, it's literally game over. Oh. Aha. I don't really know what the timer's for. Dog soup.
Excuse me.
No. I saw a baby. Kitchen. No.
Excuse me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at everyone coming over to me. Hydrocolate toys were on sale. I'm about to score myself a new bedtime buddy. Ooh. Sainsbury's isn't like this. Yeah, that's just kind of where I was gonna go with this. I think that's it now. I think that's it.
Fire.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Right. Next game. Gosh, that was something. Let's move on. Well, this was worth the wait, huh? I don't think this one's for me. That actually made me dizzy. Okay. I'm gonna do a poll for the next game. I may or may not finish the game. I don't really know how long they may end up taking. But I'm undecided. And they're not like this. So one is called Ollie and Bolly, which is sort of a cute little construction-y game. We've just had a cute game, which is why I'm not sure. Shall we go back to a cute one or not? But yeah, it looks fun. I can see why people only have like 10-minute playtime sessions of this one on YouTube. Okay, and another game is Detective Hank. So obviously, detective stuff. Okay, I will go 3 minutes on the timer. Let's go. What's the question marks? Okay, maybe I need to unlock that. Oh my god. Jesus. So yeah, we've got Ollie and Bolly or Detective Hank. No votes so far. Oh my god, I might have to do a thing picker if nobody votes. I need to rub my eye. Bum 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 bum. That's probably 1 minute gone, maybe. This is a good red on me. Oh my goodness. Also, for a 6-hour stream next week, we do need another math $35 to unlock a 6-hour stream next week. If we don't do a 6-hour stream, I will probably end Spirit of the North 2 and do the Meadow incentive. It really is, thank you. But yeah, $35 for a 6-hour live stream next week. Can we do it? I'm having doubts. Oh, we've got some votes in. That's probably less than a minute left. Maybe 30 seconds, maybe a bit more. It doesn't actually tell me. I just watch the bar going down. Don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and uninstall Night of the Consumers because gosh, what a game. What a game. It was okay. Oh god. Luna was awesome. Oh, it says it's a game about forgiveness. Well, I guess the owl wanted some forgiveness. There we go. Detective Hank has won. Cool. So, Detective Hank it is. Yeah, this, yeah, as I've said, this is the one that's going to either be 40 minutes or 4 hours. So, that one's a bit like, what? Oh. And it's opened on the wrong screen. Thank you. Whoa, thank you for the donation. That's kind of loud. Let me turn it down. That didn't even do anything. Oh, it only does something when you come out of it. Oops. Oh, well now it's swapped screen. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh my goodness, and so that has taken us to the $500 marker, so thank you so much. Who was it? Tommy! Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, thank you. So that is a 6-hour live stream now, so thank you so much. And as I've said, because I do feel like times are changing and money gets tight in general, I think I'm gonna not have the 6 hours at every $50. I'm gonna do it at $25 this time. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, I haven't raised nearly as much as this time last year because I did go back and have a look. And even last year, I felt like it was the same people that were donating for the 6-hour live streams, and I felt a bit bad. So I don't want it to be that way. Because it is nice, it's very generous of the same names coming up. But yeah, for someone to enjoy my stream time, I don't want them to just donate and donate, if that makes sense. But thank you very much. Yes, and it'll be a little special because with it being the Meadow incentive, that was the second game that was donated for as a bring back. Saturdays are meetup days in Meadow, and we can join the meetup. So I'm going to swap my usual game order around a little bit, and the final game will be Meadow, and we can join the meetup. Play with like lots of other people. So big thank you, Tommy. Okay. I was gonna have oops. Resuming game. I accidentally clicked a thing and I didn't mean to. Sound and text, turn it up a little bit. Oh, the bar is working! What? Finally, the bar is working. Whoop, nope. Fanny, how you doing? Yeah, Meadow Meetup. So, resume. Oh, and I need to change my game info. So, Detective Hank and the Golden Sneeze. Yep. Awesome. So yeah, next $25 will be a next 6-hour live stream. Welcome to Detective Hank and the Golden Sneeze. Do you want an explanation on how to play? Sure thing. Detective Hank and the Golden Sneeze in an interactive whodunit visual novel that features a different culprit on each playthrough. Very interesting. There are 3 key points here. Interactive whodunits. In this game, you will have to find out who committed the crime in the story. Pay close attention and look for clues when you're talking to people in-game. Better than a regular sneeze. Do you sneeze gold? Ooh, good question. Visual novel. This game will have a lot of text. If you like reading books, you will like this game. But if you're more of an action gamer, we ask you to be patient. That's fair. Different culprit on each playthrough. Every time a new game is started, one of the several storylines is chosen. Every storyline has a different culprit for the crime committed. That is really interesting. I like the idea of that. I'm trying to find kind of a blank page in my notebook because I feel like I might need to write things down like a detective. Okay. And every storyline will have different clues that will lead you to the criminal. But watch out, clues in one storyline may be red herrings / distractions in another. Okay, that makes sense, I think. Clues in one storyline, maybe red herrings in another. So basically don't follow the clues from one game session in a different game session. I think that's what it's telling me. Keep pen and paper ready to take notes on the clues in your current storyline. The game will help you out a bit on staying on track, but a true detective has his or her own method of deduction. Good luck. Choose a storyline. They each have a different culprit. Shall we go random? This is interesting now. 1, 2, 3, or 4. But I think, shall we go just random? I feel like that's the better way to do this. Yeah, Snowy says random. Does everyone else agree? I mean, I'll just... Yeah, random it is, says Fanny. Near enough. That's cool. 2 votes, that's fine with me. For this playthrough, we have chosen Storyline 2. Nice. About to save your game. Game saved. Random! The night is young and the town is asleep, save for a few exceptions. Very few exceptions. A wall of the museum is blown to dust and a figure waltzes inside the building. Before anyone can react, the figure steals an object and disappears back out through the hole. Guards rush in, but it's too late. The damage has already been done. Just like that, the night continues as if nothing had happened except for that one event. Chapter 1. Now you sneeze me, now you don't. It's been morning for a while by the time I get out of bed. And same as every other morning, I'm a man with a mission. Coffee. My wife greets me as I enter the living room. I was thinking this looks like Harley Quinn for a second. Like a steampunk Harley Quinn. So here you are. How is my Hank doing? Coffee. Oh, you poor thing. Mary hurries to the dining table and rushes a cup of lukewarm coffee back to me. This coffee is probably 5 hours old. I should have gotten it myself, and I should have gotten it up at a decent hour. But there's something about this morning ritual of mine, such that I never want it to change. This gotta be weird. A happy morning is suddenly rudely disturbed by the ultimate sound of doom. Okay. I mean, when my phone rings, I don't think doom. I just think, oh, who's that? The ring of impending work. Hello? Check out that phone. Oh, he's got like a mobile with the dial on there. Oh, damn. Fancy. Captain Stevens. Hank, the museum has been robbed. I want you to go and investigate. Understood, Captain. I'll be right there. Honey? Yes? I need my hat. You can get that yourself, honey. You've already had your coffee. As I should, honey. Honey. I just think, Hubs, you picked the wrong moment. How do I look? Like you're gonna go punch some bad guys. Take care, honey. Take care. Oh wait, come back. I'm gonna stick a note on the phone at work calling it the phone of doom. I forgot to tell you something. I'm picking up my parents for tea after work. That's nice. I like it when they come over for tea. Is this a hint? Wifey is picking parents up for tea after work. I'm just gonna write this down. This might be massively irrelevant. This feels unique, you know? Unless they steal my cookies, of course. Oh, come on, honey. When has that ever happened? Last week. You've got a point. I'll try and keep them in check this time. Take care, honey. Honey. They stole cookies. Thieves! The morning has nearly passed when I finally arrive at the museum. It's crowded with more policemen than visitors, which isn't saying much. There are no visitors. Besides, I thought our police force was bigger than this. The museum's director, Mr. Abrams, comes up to me as I enter the next room. Thank goodness you came, Detective. The whole place is a mess. Glad to be of service, Mr. Abrams. Could you fill me in on what's happened? I know that hat is a bit weird. You see, the thing is, Last night, our most prized possession, the golden sneeze, was stolen. Gosh! It has been in this museum for decades. It has great historical value and it was still being studied by the most famed professors. Some say it holds great mystical powers, but at the very least, it's a big lump of gold. To be clear, the golden sneeze is worth more than its weight in gold. And you lost it? Yes. Technically, it was stolen. Mr. Abrams, I need to ask you a couple of standard questions. Where were you? Where were you on the night of the robbery? I was at a party looking for new investors for the museum. Do we need to write this down? I feel like this notebook isn't going to last much longer. I kind of just put it on a little bit of a gap in my book, but... So, Mr. Abrams... Let's find a different pen because that one's annoying me. It's a nose. The sneeze? Is it a nose? I kind of wasn't sure if it was like supposed to be like a wisp there. As a sneeze. So, Mr. Abrams was at a party, he says. It's like, how much is relevant? Looking for new investors for the museum. Is that relevant? New investors. It's my job as museum director to expand these facilities, so we are looking for some new money. Did it go well? Can't really say. These things take time. A party is usually the first time we make contact. After that, we invite them over to the museum and let them take a look. Maybe then they'll invest in us. Okay, that gives me a good overview of the situation. Have you seen any suspicious activity in the area? I'm afraid that there hasn't been any activity around here, Detective. Nobody has come here in weeks. I was playing Blueprints and it turned out I should have written everything down. Oh damn. I know, sometimes it's like, well, what's relevant? Do I write the whole sentence? Or just this bit that seems important? And then actually it's this middle bit that's important that I didn't write down. Can you tell me why? We haven't changed much around lately. It's hard for a museum of ancient history to find new old things. Controversial, but the museum manager looks like Gilderoy Lockhart, Kenneth Branagh. I feel like I know one of those names, but not necessarily both. Oh, this guy, yes. Yes, Kenneth Branagh. That's why I know that name. That's him. He does. Mr. Abrams, customers... oh no, that's his name. Jesus. Customers sometimes get bored. But I am sure we can manage. So you haven't seen anything odd? No, I'm sorry. Tell me about the golden sneeze. Mr. Abrams, can you tell me a bit more about this golden sneeze? Of course, Detective. The golden sneeze is roughly 200 years old. I see it now. Yeah, it's a nose. Yeah. That's about a century before the mechanical revolution came to be. In those days, people still believed in magic, so the records on it are a bit muddled, but we do have a backstory on it. There was a couple who had only one single daughter. They were very poor, but they lived a happy life. One day, their daughter fell ill. Her health deteriorated, and within a week, it seemed like she would not survive. Not a fan, he gives me the heebie-jeebies. The couple was devastated, but one fateful night, a monk appeared at their house. Though the couple did not have much to share, nonetheless, they gave the monk a meal. The couple talked a lot, and the monk learned of their ill daughter. He would not let it turn into a tragedy. The monk summoned their daughter and held up a handkerchief. He said to her, "Though you know only fear, you will be safe from this moment onward." At that moment, the girl sneezed louder than she ever had before, and when she opened her eyes, the golden sneeze laid in the handkerchief. Magic or not, her parents did not want to accept the golden sneeze as a gift, but the monk insisted upon it. He replies, so it's like a ball of bogies. Golden bogies. He replied, "People with such generosity deserve to have more to share." In the next moment, he disappeared. The parents sold the object, and their daughter never went hungry again. At least that's one version of the story. In another version, the daughter drank molten gold, and the golden sneeze came out along with her dying breath. Bit morbid. But we prefer the first version. It's more kid-friendly. Thank you for the enlightening talk, Mr. Abrams. Thank you, Mr. Abrams. That'll be all. I'm going to take a look at the crime scene now. Let's see. Constable, how is the investigation going? Quite well, Detective. We're finishing up on the search as we speak. That's good to hear. What have you discovered? Well, one of the outer walls is missing. It's very likely the thief entered through there. We found a couple of drops of oil that do not belong in the museum. I'll just write the word oil. Oh yeah, and let me just... oh my god. I decided to write on a larger piece of paper, but I need to rewrite my note. Okay. There was an expensive torn-off piece of blue fabric found. Expensive blue fabric. That's all. Okay, thank you, officer. You may go now. I think I've seen enough of the crime scene. I could look for other clues in the area, maybe see if there's something fishy in the museum. Or I could visit my usual suspect. Where shall we go? Let's look in the museum. Let's see what I can find in the museum besides the crime scene. The stuff on display here is really old. There's a spear that's over 2,000 years old, or at least what's left of a spear. There's also a canoe that may be even older than that. The stuff is pretty interesting. I wonder how many others would think the same thing. I'm just gonna check the guest book of the museum. I'm investigating. I can do that. Okay. Oh dear, this doesn't look too good. The museum hasn't had a single visitor in weeks. I wonder what Mr. Abrams thinks about that. Where shall I go? So that wasn't helpful. What about these investors that we're gonna take a look around? Did they not look around? Let's take a look at the outside of the museum. From out here, it looks like the thief could have gone in multiple directions. The broken wall edges on an alleyway, even though they took out a wall, they could have easily gotten away unseen. Last night, nobody was around, so the thief probably got away just fine. There's not much else to see out here. Afterwards, I was making my way through town when suddenly... kaboom! What was that? Mister, you have to go help. It's horrible. She did it. Found her. A little girl approached me. She had a weird way of talking and an even weirder intonation in her voice. She was probably in shock. It's okay, little girl. I can help you. What's your name? Tomo, I guess. There was something wrong with that girl. She was neither injured nor shocked. I'm Hank. I'm a detective. Did you see what happened? Someone set off a bomb further down the street. Did you get a look at whoever did it? No. Why not? Because I didn't have a mirror on me when I did it. What? What? That kid was clearly not who she seemed to be. Explain yourself, Tomo. Enough with the games, detective. I'm glad I found you, and I'm glad I've caught your attention. You know about the golden sneeze. It's mine, and I want it back. You may have already noticed, but I'm not going to help you with that, little girl. I mean, the detective doesn't have it, so they look like they could be from a Mr. Bean cartoon. They actually do. Then I'm afraid we aren't going to be friends now, are we? Goodbye, detective. I'm sure we will meet again soon. The girl ran away and gave chase. I gave chase. I saw her run into an alleyway and dive into a small hole. Unfortunately, I didn't fit through it. I called it in, but by the time she was already long gone. By that time. That is like, I love that. The idea of this like olden mobile phone with the dial, the what's that called? The rotating. Is it? It's not a dial, is it? Rotary dial. Yeah, rotary dial. That must be it. Yeah. It was careless of her to give me a name. Even though it might be fake, I now have something to identify her by. I'll get you next time, Tomo. Was Tomo wearing blue? Where shall I go? So who's the usual suspect? Some detectives have lists of criminals and crime suspects, making their work easier. Well, it makes my work easier when I can quickly find some suspects. Hank, what a coincidence, finding you in my restaurant. But Saphira, on the contrary, makes my job all the more difficult. So is that a warrant in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I'm happy to see ya. Hi, Saphira. How nice to see you again. I'm so glad you had the time to come take a look at my new restaurant. Isn't it beautiful? Saphira is the daughter of the Capone mob boss. Not that it's saying much. The mafia mostly dabbles in money laundering nowadays, and a restaurant is a perfect front for that. Yes, Saphira, it must have cost quite a pretty penny. It sure did, but I've been a good girl. I've saved up to afford it. I'm sure you've been a good girl, and you definitely didn't pickpocket an entire restaurant with no one looking. Well, nobody was looking. She's wearing blue. Oh, Detective Hank, did you come here just to tell funny jokes? No, madam, I'm just on an investigation. Oh, I can't even spare a little bit of entertainment for little old me. No, this is just an investigation, period. Excuse me? Are you making fun of my gender? Good grief. How could I have? Period. Oh my god, we're not going there at all. I'm not here to entertain you, Saphira. What brings you here then? Last night, the Golden Sneeze was followed from the Museum of Ancient History. Did you have anything to do with that? Why would I have anything to do with that? Look, Saphira, I don't have time for this folly. You either answer my questions or you come down to the station with me. Are you blackmailing me? Are you making fun of my skin color? What the fuck is this game? Why is it getting weird? Well, so much for a bit of fun. No, detective, I had nothing to do with that robbery. I like gemstones. Gold isn't my style, so I would have stolen it solely for the money. And I didn't, by the way. Anyway, this restaurant is doing pretty well, so it would have been pretty stupid of me to hit up that dusty museum. I have a feeling if Wifey was here, Saphira wouldn't be standing. These jokes are a bit like, what is happening? So, Saphira is wearing blue. Happy now? Yes, I think I am. Do you have anything else to add, Miss Capone? Well, I could see if I can hear something from the streets, but you'll try to get me to do that anyway, am I right? I believe I may. Get out of here before I change my mind, detective. Where shall I go? End the day. The day is nearing its end as I head home. Along the way, I receive a call from the office. Hank, what's the status of the Golden Sneeze case? Well, first of all, there's the crime scene. One of the outer walls is missing. It's very likely the thief entered through there. We found a couple of drops of oil that do not belong in the museum. There was an expensive torn-off piece of blue fabric found. It strikes me as odd that an artifact was stolen while there was no visitors signed in at the museum. And then I met that girl. This is no time to talk about your private life, detective. Hear me out, Captain. She blew up part of a street, and when I got a hold of her, she asked me to give her the Golden Sneeze. I got more than a hunch that she's connected to the case. Well done, detective. This will help the investigation immensely. We've got a lot of people on this case, and I want you to make sure the security at the museum is up to snuff. Tomorrow, you will help Mr. Abrams ensure that not so much as a guppy could sneak in there. Understood? Understood, Captain. I don't like it, but I seem to be the best security expert in the at the Bureau, so now I'm stuck patching up the museum. I'm trying to think, was Tomo wearing blue? I'm gonna put like Tomo set off bomb ? Because that got a bit weird. Oh well, I don't mind looking at all the stuff they've got. I'll make sure to inspect all of the display cases very carefully. I get home before Mary does. The place is dark, so I stumble to find the light switch. Sometimes it's nice to have the house to yourself. I spoke too soon. Hey hun, I'm home. I brought your in-laws with me. Great to see you back, sweetie. Let me say hi to your parents. Gosh. Peter, how's life? How's the business? Same as always, Hank. Making a lot of steam. No pun intended, of course. Let's just say that we can handle the pressure. Paul, it's so nice to see you. So, tea and cookies, everyone. Okay. Is this like a same-sex couple? As always, it gets late when Mary's parents are over. In my life, I've never once understood the jokes about terrible in-laws. I've always seemed to get along with mine perfectly well. Granted, I don't have a mother-in-law, but Mary's parents didn't give me the evil eye when I went to pick her up on our first date either. Plus, I love to hear their stories from the robot factory when they're over for tea. It's always a good time. Except maybe that one time when they conspired to steal my cookies. This guy is also wearing blue. Mary's parents, what were their names? Paul. And someone else who is wearing blue. You expected pirates as parents. He looks like an admiral, this one guy wearing blue. Oh my god, what was the name? Jesus Christ, we just met him. We've forgotten his name. But that was last week. And I got them back in the end. Water under the bridge and all that. Honey, I'm going to show you the new doorbell mechanism to Peter. That's it, Peter. Peter and Paul. Who's the one in blue? We'll be right back. Being left alone with my father-in-law is still just as awkward though. So this is Paul, wearing blue. So I read on the news that you've got some work to do on the with the golden sneeze case, don't you, Hank? Snap, now he started interrogating me. I hate it when my in-laws want to know about my work. Come on, Hank, reverse psychology, you know this. How do you know about that, Paul? Well, I just told you, I read it on the news. Double snap, why can't I be more professional at home? Fine, Paul, let's see who will be interrogating who this evening. I must choose my replies carefully if I want to hold my ground. Yes, how about that news? A lot happens in the city. Today the golden sneeze was stolen, tomorrow it'll be something else. That golden sneeze is really something, isn't it? I wonder how much it's worth. Not good. He's not switching topics. Why can't I leave my work at work? Have you seen the museum, by the way? Am I supposed to try and change the subject or get information from him? And of course, it's the crime scene. I'm investigating it at the moment. I find it exciting, a mystery surrounding the museum. I'm glad you're the one investigating it. Why can't I have a nice cup of tea when I'm in my own home? By the way, are there any suspects in the case yet? You aren't gonna let it go, are you, Paul? Let's just say, have you been there recently? That depends. Have you been at the museum lately, Paul? I'm glad you're so thorough in your work, Hank. You know, when I was your age... Oh no, I've caused Paul to go on a lamenting spree. And so Paul kept talking on and on about work ethics. Ugh. Ding dong! It's a pretty neat mechanism. I installed it yesterday. So what have you two been up to? Oh, not much. Standard father to son-in-law interrogation. Hank looks like he wants to run away. Wait, what? To be continued. About to save your game. Game saved. Ah, what a great morning. In a few minutes we can open the doors. I hope we get some customers. With emphasis on the word hope. Oh gosh, she's got a blue cape, actually. So, you must be Mr. Abrams, although she couldn't have stole the thing because she's after the golden sneeze. Who are you and what are you doing here, little girl? Where is it, Abrams? I think those might be test tube files because she was holding this particular one. I don't think they're bullets. They might be. But I have a feeling they're test tube files. But yeah, can you imagine a little girl walks in with, you know, that string of bullets around? What are you talking about? Oh my god, Mr. Abrams is wearing blue. I guess you really don't know. I bet he did it for the insurance money. Girl looks like she's from Lord of the Rings. Reminded me of a bullet chain. Oh yeah, yeah. I think you're right. Wait a minute, how did you get in here anyway? Easily, there's a hole in your wall. I'll be seeing you soon, Abrams. Chapter 2. Golden opportunity. I woke up early this morning and had a quick cup of coffee. The case is bugging me. Why did the thief use so much force to enter the museum? Why did he or she need to get in through a wall? Unless, of course, that was the easiest way for them to gain access. The thief must have access to powerful tools. The drops of oil we found on the floor earlier might give us a clue as to the tools the thief used. Hey, hun, you forgot your hat. Thanks, hun. I'm gonna need that in... Wait, what time is it? 1/2 late for work. Girl, I've been thinking too long. That happens to me too. Yeah, they wanted to make an entrance. Oh, what? Duh. Oh well, I'll write it off as working on the case. Besides, the museum is close to our house anyway. See you later, honey. Aw, I'm gonna miss you. Aw, how come? We're never together on work days. I know, but I've suddenly got a couple of days off, so we would have been together if you didn't have to work. I'm sorry, hun. I'm afraid I can't do much about it now. It's okay. I'm gonna go visit Dad and Dad at the robot factory, so I won't be alone at least. That's a relief, hun. I'm off. Take care. Good morning, Mr. Abrams. How are you Whoa, you don't look good. What happened? Detective, I'm afraid that my security needs more work than I thought. In this very room, a little girl snuck in and said hi to me before we opened. What? Did she sneak through the hole in your wall? Yes. Mr. Abrams, no offense, but I think it's high time we patched that hole. Did the girl have grey hair and a blue cape by any chance? How did you know? I didn't, but I do have the hunch that we need to secure this museum as quickly as possible. Mr. Abrams, do you have anyone in place to get your museum up to snuff? I have a couple of handymen and I know someone who can get me some building materials. But where am I going to get the equipment to fix that gaping hole? Well, I might know someone. Never thought I'd give real estate advice. So who is this fabled person? Mr. Abrams. Mr. Abrams, do you know any terrible in-law jokes? Detective, I'm a curator, not a comedian. So no, I don't know any terrible in-law jokes. Good, my in-laws make enough terrible jokes already. Later. Mr. Abrams, what brings you to our factory so early in the morning? Paul, we need some equipment to fix the museum. Any suggestions? But of course, walk this way, please. Our newest model... Wait, they work at Robot Factory. Probably irrelevant. Factory. Our newest model here is the Goliath. It can pretty much do anything. Moving large objects, breaking down walls and building them up again, or even expanding your building. You name it, it does it. You can't go wrong with the Goliath. So, this guy, Peter's robot, Goliath, can break down walls. Oh, I wonder if there's oil on this robot. I probably don't even need to be writing this down. That sounds like an excellent machine, Mr. Smith, but where am I going to put it after the renovations? Well, you could always just rent it, I guess. If that's fine with you, shall we start on the paperwork? I think we shall. Detective, I'll be right back with you. I'll see you in a bit, Mr. Abrams. The reason I first became a detective is hard to explain. Whenever something is stolen, the thief tries not to leave any clues behind, so the only evidence of change is the stolen thing being gone. Although a broken wall stands out pretty blatantly, so that's beside the point. Victims try to make peace with their loss, sometimes in vain, and that's where I come in. I use the thief's clue to try to make their crime undone, because in the end, your property should feel safe as it was before. The tiny hat? What tiny hat? Cerebral Fire, how you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Oh, was the museum curator wearing a hat? Lady in a blue dress. Oh, Hank, funny meeting you here. And then I found out that my job was far from done. Oh, is it Saphira? Yes. I was just going around with the boys looking at some of the equipment. We're gonna make my restaurant extra pretty. Oh, on Abrams, can't remember the spelling. I think that you got it correct. I actually didn't notice the hat. As long as you pay for the equipment afterwards, you can look as much as you want. You're no fun, detective. You know what? I will look at more equipment. Thank goodness she got bored quickly. I didn't want to have to deal with her shenanigans this early in the morning. Excuse me, detective. That is a tiny hat. Mr. Abrams, I take it the paperwork went well? Yes, and with the museum being in the news lately, I could stand to make a bit of extra money. Hold on, Abrams, what are you saying? Does this mean that the heist benefited you? What's your part in this whole thing? Did you steal the golden sneeze for your own gain? I better get to the bottom of this. The news was very eager to write about you, wasn't it? It's pretty morbid, actually. One heist and suddenly you're in more newspapers than you could ever read in a day. They didn't write nearly as much about me when I paid for an advertisement. So the news was eager to write about you ever since the heist. Good to know, but did it benefit you? What money? Yeah, how did you get them? What's your next move? With your museum in trouble, where are you getting the money from now? Being a curator sometimes seems eerily close to being a magician detective. A museum may have its share of trouble, but if you convince an investor you're worth it, you can stay open for years. Thank you for the insight, but that doesn't tell me anything. How has the heist helped you? So if I have this straight, the customers don't matter, the investor's money does. I'm so pleased with our investors, at least they can see the big picture and they're keeping the museum afloat. No, Abrams, I can't incriminate you with innocent stuff like that. Oh well, I guess I just have to let this lead slide. Your in-laws are quite the couple, detective. How do you mean? I'm so happy for them. They can work together. I don't know many couples who could handle that. I have so much trouble entertaining the missus with tales from my work that I don't even bother trying anymore. What about you, detective? Is your partner interested in hearing about how you were punching the bad guys? Excuse me, did I say something wrong? No, Mr. Abrams, I just realized that I did something very stupid this morning. I won't pry, but it's best if you fix that then. By the way, detective, I'm heading back to the museum now. Would you like to ride with me? That's an interesting question. If I stay here, I can keep an eye on Saphira and maybe check out the robots a bit more. But if I go, I can check out the museum a second time and maybe catch Tomo again. So where shall I go? I think I'm gonna stay here. Because I'm thinking about robots. Maybe there's oil on the robots? No thank you, Mr. Abrams. I think I have some work to do at this factory. It's fine either way. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Good, now I can focus on some other important things around here. Hey Hearn, a quick kiss and then I need to go. I'm meeting a friend this afternoon. That's fast. I actually wanted to talk to you about something. Can't it wait until tonight? I'm in a hurry. I guess it can. It's not like you're going to get kidnapped or anything. Ooh. That's my Hank. Come over here. Kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan of your TR walkthroughs. Cheers, smile.
Oh, lordy lord. Thank you, Cerebral Fire. That's very kind. Thank you. Is that £5? I think that was. That timing was hilarious. But thank you so much. That is very generous of you. Just want to double check just to make sure. Oh my god, that timing with the kiss. Yes, thank you. £5. Just wanted to check. And I'm glad you like my walkthroughs. You are very welcome. Now you be a good guy and don't upset my dads, okay? Love you. Love you too, hun. What shall I do now? Inspect the robots. Robots are powerful machines. The thief might have used one to steal the golden sneeze. Unfortunately, I'm not that good with robots. What should I even look for? Inspect a robot up close. Looking up close, I see that the joints of the robots are very oily. No kidding, these things rust very fast, so Peter must keep them oiled up at all times. Wait a minute. This oil looks the same as the kind we found at the museum. I hope Peter and Paul don't have anything to do with this. What shall I do now? Let's ask about the robots and then talk to Saphira, because maybe Saphira may have used a robot. Hey guys, what's up? Profits, I hope. It's a pretty uneventful morning. We've only rented out one robot for the week so far. I prefer selling them. Come on guys, cheer up. Practice some sale talk on me. Okay, here I go. Good day, dear sir. How can I help you? Do you have a specific project you're looking to work on? There's the odd chance that a robot was used in the burglary, so I need some more information on them. I don't want to give Peter and Paul the impression that I see them as potential criminals. As Mary said, don't upset my dads. So, let's just play along. Yes, I'm working on a project involving walls. Well, I've heard that the construction business seems to be very profitable. Is that what a customer would say? I don't know. Construction? But of course, the Goliath is all about construction. Its arms are some of the most sophisticated in the industry. They're ready for anything. So will you be building or demolishing walls with it? Well, I don't know whether to just be blunt. I like to destroy things and reduce them all to dust. Well, have we ever got the thing for you? We've got a new explosive steam-powered piston system installed in the arms. The Goliath tears through walls as if they were made of paper and cookies. You wouldn't believe it. That thing is like dynamite. A couple of weeks ago we did a test and it smashed a wall to dust with one big hit. Literally, the wall exploded like we threw a stick of dynamite at it. Gone. Peter, what are you telling me? It's fairly possible that one of your robots was used in the theft. If your robots are that powerful, one may just have taken out a wall in the museum. Guys, I think you'll be alright with the selling pitch part. I'll see you later. What shall I do now? Okay, maybe Saphira rented or bought a robot. Yo, look at that hat! I'm not happy with Saphira, the current mob boss showing up at this factory. Let's see what she wants. Good morning, Miss Capone. How is your restaurant coming along? Detective, please don't pretend to be okay with me. But yeah, the restaurant is going along well. What do you want to know? Yeah, you shouldn't be here. Saphira, you should be at your restaurant, not at a robot factory. Go home and take care of that pretty new restaurant of yours. Can you force me to, Hank? I guess I can't. Then let me look for a robot to fix a wall at my restaurant. Goodbye, detective. What shall I do now? I mean, I was hoping to see if maybe there had been some robot thefts or rentals or purchases, but no, I guess not. I was heading home when my phone rang. Hank, we've received an anonymous tip that the Golden Sneeze may be headed to Old Havisham. Given that there's a big black market there, it might be a good spot to check out. Understood, Captain. I'll take the next train overnight. And then I suddenly spotted something from the corner of my eye. At the end of the street, I saw a scruffy-looking man holding a package. Excuse me, sir, may I see what you're holding there? It was clearly the Golden Sneeze, but before I could react... Sorry, buddy, they didn't pay me enough to talk to you. A car with a roaring engine and screeching tyres drove by. The thug jumped inside it and escaped. I immediately gave chase. Unfortunately, I couldn't run fast enough or hail a cab in time, so the car got away. If that tip was right, I knew the Golden Sneeze was headed to the train station. It was time to recruit some reliable backup. Dum-de-dum-de-dum, doing normal things, la la la. Honey, I have to talk to you, it's really important. Honey, what's going on? You're making no sense. Well, do you remember how this morning you were free and I went to work and we barely saw each other? Yes. I should have asked you to come along with me. It would have been way more fun. What was she doing at the robot factory? Oh wait, she probably just visiting her dad's because they weren't there. That was sweet of her. Oh, that's sweet of you to say. But that's not all. I think the Golden Sneeze is headed for the train station, then to Old Havisham this evening. And you thought you'd take me instead of a policeman? Yes, I need someone I can trust and blend in with. Someone who likes to punch bad guys, maybe. Damn, girl. Pretty much, yes. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Now! To be continued. About to save your game. Game saved. We arrive well in time for the night train and we meet up with a pair of friendly faces before leaving. Hank, Mary, I didn't know you guys were taking the night train. Oh, Paul, Peter, I didn't know you had business in the next town over. There's an investors party over there, so this gorilla wanted to crash it. Peter, have you forgotten the best part already? Strong cider straight from the tap. Dads, I'm happy you're setting me a good example by taking the train. By the way, can you say hi to Mr. Abrams for me if you see him? He seems to be taking the train tonight as well. Paul, we need to load up our robot. Kids, we'll see you later. I'm not sure it's a good idea for Mr. Abrams to get on this train. How come, Detective? Good to see you, Mr. Abrams. I believe it would be unwise for you to take this train ride. There's a good chance that the Golden Sneeze is on there, as well as the thief, and he or she may try to harm you. Come on, Detective, do you think I'd be scared over a little threat like that? I'll see you in the bistro wagon. Honey, everything okay? The situation's just got a bit more dangerous, but it's okay. I can handle it. Not so friendly face. Mary, what are you doing here? Oh god. Saphira! I'm just about to go on an epic quest with my hubby. It's great to see you two together for once. I need to get my luggage to my cabin now, but I'll see you later. Take care, you two. See you later, Saphira. You two know each other? Yes, from Alice's self-defense party. Why? I'm about to get on a train with a perpetrator of a crime, the main victim of a heist, the main suspect of said heist, and my dear family. Also, my wife seems to spend time with an alleged criminal. I just want a quiet train ride. Don't worry, my love, I'll protect you. Ooh, Chapter 3, the following the trail. Usually I'd enjoy a good train ride, but there are too many important people on this ride for it to be enjoyable. Fortunately, I came prepared. I told the police force to take some precautions over at the train station, and I told the conductors to secure all of the goods and keep an extra close eye on the passengers. It's a good thing you've got that portable phone of yours on you so you can call everyone involved as needed. I'm not too fond of it, to be honest. I mean, if it wasn't required by the job, why would anyone want this? It runs out of steam within 2 days, then I need to find a tap to refill the water. And if I'm lucky, someone calls me on it just so I can say, "Hi, this is Hank. I've got a phone with a landline 4 feet away, but I refuse to stand up and walk over to it." What? Grr, I'm Hank and I hate new things. I want to communicate using only smoke signals. Come on, you've got to admit, that was funny. That was a spot-on imitation, honey. Too bad it was of me. Cheer up, honey. I know you're stressed out by this ride, but you can't blend in like that. Let's get a smile on your face so we can find the thief. As always, you may be daft, but you're definitely right. Let's go to business. Let's do that. We can go in 2 directions on this train. Firstly, there's the front end with the cargo and the coach section. Saphira went there, so if there's any trouble on here, it's probably there. Then at the back of the train, there's the bistro wagon. Mr. Abrams went there, and since they have snacks, I reckon your parents are there too. So it's like a mullet. Business in the front party in the back. You truly are your father's daughter, aren't you? Do you really want me to make a joke about there being a high chance of relation? You've already done so, so let's not. Where do you think we should go? I think we should go to the front. Ask Saphira some questions. Let's go to the front of the train and have a nice cup of tea with Saphira. I'm not sure that I want to. Hank, you disappoint me. Saphira has done nothing wrong. Not yet, anyway. Unless, of course, she's stolen the golden sneeze. Then she would have already done something wrong. I mean, one of her lackeys was seen holding it. And I'm guessing you think she's as guilty as a kid with a stolen cookie in their hands. No, it's innocent until proven guilty, honey. And let's pay her a visit and prove her guilty. I guess I missed something. Let's see, whose coach section is this? Honey, what are you doing? Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to find Saphira's luggage. You can't do that. People who aren't Saphira will be very cross with you if you violated their privacy. Come to think of it, Saphira wouldn't be too happy about it either. On the contrary, detective, I'm always happy about everything, whatever it was you were discussing. Saphira, are you enjoying your adventure on this grand train? Easy, sugar. I'm just traveling because of a business meeting I'm going to for my restaurant. Everyone's kind of looking to investors right now. Just a business meeting? Then why are you taking all of this luggage with you? Well, I bought these clothes on my way to the station and I wanted to try them all out. What did you get? What did you get? Honey, what are you... You have to come over and take a look. Where are you going? Just a minute, honey. We'll be right back. Oh. Later, or at least much later than Hank would have liked. And we're back. Took you long enough. Hank, I didn't listen to your ramblings about work just to remain completely ignorant about it. I quite literally went undercover. Interesting. What did you find out? Well, Saphira took all of her fancy wardrobe with her, but no cash or anything. It seems that she just took all of it with her to have something to do on the train. You know, try out clothes. Because everyone does that on the train. What? So what did you find out? Well, I found a tight black onesie with a hole in one of the legs. Is that relevant? Is that relevant? tight black onesie. Hole in leg.
What?
It might be used as a sort of underwear for overly revealing clothes. Or it could be used as a catsuit in a burglary. Well done, love. I couldn't have done it better myself. That would have involved you going into the ladies' room, Hank. That'd be a very bad idea. Let's move on to the front and see if we can find something out about the luggage compartment. We near the luggage compartment at the front when suddenly... Oh my god. That didn't feel right. The train shouldn't have hit the brakes that hard on this part of the track. Honey, I think you should take a look out the window. That's Tomo. Did that little girl just stop a train? I've seen her do worse. Out of my way, let me in. Good evening, everybody. This isn't a robbery. I'm just here to get something that belongs to me back. Also, hi, detective. Surprised to see you here. So, if anyone has seen a huge lump of gold in the shape of my nose, I had a feeling it was gonna go in that direction. Your cooperation would be highly appreciated. And don't even think about moving a muscle. Tomo, stop this madness. You're scaring me, Hank. I'll make you pay for this. Apart from that, holding up a train is a serious offense. What are you doing here? Detective, have you talked to Abrams about the Golden Sneeze's history? Mr. Abrams told me a thing or two. The story with the little girl, right? Tell me, detective, do you believe that what he told you was true? Well... I didn't really care at the time. I'll just say it might have been true. I'm sure it holds at least some truth. I'm just not sure which parts. Good answer. I like it. Detective, I can assure you that it was all true. I mean, we were told two stories. Did she drink lava? So the monk. True. And the molten gold. Unfortunately true as well. Wait, so if all that happened for real, how does she know for sure? But while we were talking, an all too familiar thug tried to sneak away. Ah, you distracted me. You, get back here. We weren't sure if we were supposed to protect the little girl from the big thug or the poor man from the kid with the explosives. Either way, we gave chase. Look, little girl, put down the explosives and let the grown up go, okay? You have my sneeze. I'm not gonna let you go that easily. Tomo, hold it right there. What the? Hey, hold it. Detective, you're the worst. I just had him. Let me fix that. Unit 2, we've got a runner. I'm on it. See, that phone always comes in handy. I mean, grr, punch the bad guys. Tomo, it's time we had a serious talk. Let me go. Sir, you have the right to remain silent. I suggest you exercise it. We'll have a serious talk right after the police are done with that guy. Alright, detective, what do you want? That's a good question, but I'm not going to outright tell her that I want to know what she's doing here. As long as I can keep talking to her, she won't run away or wreak any havoc. Let me see, what could I talk about with kids? Maybe if I talk about her age positively, I can coax her into talking. You can offend children by telling them they're too young, so I'll have to be careful. You want to know what I want? In that case, tell me... Tell me more about the sneeze. Since you know so much about the golden sneeze, tell me more about it. Detective, truly you know nothing. Fair enough, but tell me then. Those beakers hanging around your torso seem to hold a lot of explosives. Yeah, those aren't for little girls. That stuff is for grown-ups, and even most grown-ups aren't allowed to play with them. Seriously, detective, I'm not as young as you think I am, and your assumptions insult me. You want me to drop this? Just the subject, not the vial. Tomo, things don't add up. You appear randomly and blow things up just to get the golden sneeze. Tell me. I can't just go with explain everything. Yeah, I want to go with this one because it feels... The others just feel a bit inappropriate. The golden sneeze truly is yours, isn't it? Detective, why are we even talking here? I am interrogating you. As long as you're here, you won't do any harm to anyone. So you're just wasting my time. I think it's time for me to go. I wish you luck with that thug. How so? He doesn't have the sneeze. At least he didn't when I punched him in the gut. All units, have you found the golden sneeze? I'm sorry, detective. There's nothing on the train and the runner didn't have it on him. Everything okay, honey? I'm not sure. Fortunately, if I'm correct, the golden sneeze is still back in the city. Unfortunately, there's a large chance that the thug was a transporter and he was just dropping it off somewhere. It's probably back in the hands of the thief again. Chin up, honey. You'll catch them. You're right. It should be easy for the self-proclaimed greatest detective in the world. And then I'm going to punch them. To be continued. Gosh, there's a lot of talking in this, and I am wondering how much of this might be left. Hard to know. Hi, anyone here? Hey, I know you. I saw you on the train. What are you doing here? Kind of girl have a hobby? I'm still in town. It's not like I'm on the run. Okay, girls. Mrs. Bechdel called and said she couldn't make it, but she will be joining us next time. Apart from her, everyone invited to this workshop is present. Wait, what? She was invited? This looks like it will be a lot of fun, Miss Capone. Thank you, Tomo. I know we all see each other on a regular basis, but I've prepared this speech and I wanted to know what you ladies thought. Does wifey know Tomo? Speech? I want to hear it. Okay. Welcome to Saphira's Culinary Creativity class. With this course, you too can start a restaurant that makes more figures than you could shake a diet at. What do you think? Or should I go with a restaurant that makes better figures than even my pretty self? I think it's perfect just the way it is. Chapter 4. What? Tying tight ends. This case makes me so mad. The thug we caught might have been one of Saphira's boys, but by the looks of it, he was operating on his own. He was definitely hired as a transporter, but he's keeping his lips closed about who might have hired him, as they often do. He even denies being hired by anyone in the first place. That doesn't matter. We just have to focus on finding the person who really stole the golden sneeze. The pool of suspects isn't overly large, but they all could have done it. Just as well, maybe none of them did. What? I have a feeling that the suspect may be backed into a very unexpected corner. I think I'll need to talk to everyone once more, then maybe I'll figure out who stole the golden sneeze. Who shall I visit next? This feels difficult to figure out. Good afternoon, Mr. Abrams. Why, hello, Detective. I was just on my afternoon stroll. How are you? I'm tying up the loose ends on the investigation. I was hoping you could help me. But of course, Detective, what do you need to know? I want to know who had access to the museum before we reinforced its security. That's an old wound, Detective, but I guess we'll have to address it. I'm the only one with the key. I close the museum every night and I open it again each morning. Practically nobody goes in or out without my permission. It should have been secure enough. Of course, that doesn't help much when they take out a wall. I can't believe they did that to my poor old museum. Thank you, Mr. Abrams. It might not have helped much, but I have a clearer picture now. Who shall I visit next? I love my restaurant. I love the food. I love the electric candelabras. I don't want anything about this place to change. Except for that nosy detective who keeps barging in before any customers do. Sorry to be barging in, Saphira, but I need to complete my investigation. I'd already guessed you would. Look, Hank, I'm getting tired of this routine. I'm terribly busy. I've got a lot of customers coming, and I even give workshops in the mornings. I'm stressed out, and I just had a beautiful moment with my restaurant. You talk about your restaurant as if it were a person. Don't talk about my baby like that. Saphira, I want to ask you a serious question. A very systematic one. One that you have failed to answer up until now. I'm a Capone detective. I never fail to do anything. What's your question? About the night the golden sneeze was stolen. Be honest, where were you? Saphira, I want you to be honest with me. Where were you the night the golden sneeze was stolen? Hank, I thought you'd never ask. But seriously, I was at my self-defense class. Ask Mary. You're right, Mary told me she had a self-defense class that night. And that she met you at that place. I hadn't put two and two together. Well, with that out of the way, could you leave now? Trolley, how you doing? We will see each other again soon, Saphira. Don't count on it, detective. Who shall I visit next? So, not Saphira. Peter and Paul. I don't like saying this, but Peter and Paul know Mr. Abrams, and that may make them connected to the theft. I'm not really worried though. Peter and Paul seem to get in trouble a lot, but surely they wouldn't be so daft as to steal the golden sneeze. So let's make this a nice visit to the in-laws just to calm the nerves. Hey Peter, how are you doing? Not so well. I'm a bit lonely in the factory today. Well, that's happened before, hasn't it? What's the matter? Well, I found this letter in the bottom of the mail pile. It's from our biggest client. He's saying he's cancelled his order and Paul didn't tell me about it. This is from over a week ago. It may put the whole factory at risk of closure. What am I going to do? Calm down, Peter. Did Paul mention where he was going? He said he was running some errands and talking to clients. Is that unusual for him for this time of the week? No. I'm sorry, Hank. I got carried away there. Paul is probably just talking to client like always. But I'm not happy about him not telling me about that letter. I'm going to go look for that big gorilla when I'm done tuning up this robot. There you go. Everything is probably okay again. Thanks for stopping by, Hank. I sometimes think or do stupid things when I'm left alone. You're welcome, Peter. I'll see you later. See you around. Something doesn't feel right about that letter. It was opened, yet Peter only read it just now. That means Paul knew the factory was in a lot of trouble, yet he didn't tell Peter about it. Paul, I really hope you didn't steal the golden sneeze to fix your financial problems. Who shall I visit next? I need to ask Tomo if that's really her name. One last thing before I can wrap up this investigation. We found a piece of expensive blue fabric at the crime scene. It may be hers. I might not know where she is at every moment, but I might know a way to easily locate her. Oh no, I found a big lump of gold. I hope no one will try to blow me up. Detective, that is the worst bait I've ever heard someone use in centuries. But it worked, didn't it? Fine, what do you want from me? I'll either have to trick her into giving me the information or just outright ask her for it. What shall I do? I don't know. I feel like Paul is kind of sus. I don't know, let's just ask, I suppose. Tomo, do you have any holes in your clothes? Sure, one for my head, two for my arms, two for my legs. What's your point? No, I mean, did you tear your clothes at any point last week? Detective, if this is what you called me for, you're wasting my time. No, don't! I wish you'd cut that out. Who shall I visit next? The day hasn't completely passed by the time I return to the station. I actually thought that was a game over. I thought I died. Good, maybe I can do some paperwork and then go home early. But I spoke too soon. Detective, we brought in a woman who we believe was robbing a bank. Hold it, Constable. Do you have any proof that she did it? Well, she was found near the bank with a bag that's registered to the bank and filled to the brim with cash. Well, that sounds... Wait, is it who I think it is? I'm afraid so, sir. Fine, let's get this over with. So we meet again, Detective. So it seems. Look, Saphira, there's a reason you're my usual suspect, but this is simply ridiculous. You were caught red-handed with a bag of money that's registered to the robbed bank. It was my money, and I got that bag from the bank last week. It only seemed fitting to bring my money back in. Bring my money back in it. Maybe she hasn't robbed the bank, but my investigation on the museum is still ongoing. Since she's here, I may as well interrogate her. I have to be careful though, she doesn't like to be accused of things, so maybe I can get her to talk by being kind to her. Saphira, how about we have a nice old chat in this room, just like we did so many times before? And now that's an exit. What, with a nice cup of tea like when they arrested my father and you had to interrogate me? Sure, why not? A short while later. Thank you for the tea, Constable. Now, Hank, what do you want to talk to me about? Well... Since this is our tradition, allow me to ask, can you still break into buildings like you used to? Do we have to talk about crime again? Hank, just because I've lost weight doesn't mean I'm resorting to burglary. Oh dear, she needs more compliments. About that weight loss. Are you still climbing? You took up climbing again, didn't you? It feels so liberating to be climbing again. The wind blowing through your hair, the views. It's like nothing can hold you back. At least as long as there's no roof over your head. Good, she started talking. Handy with a rope. I don't know whether to go with it. Like, is it a compliment? Could you scale any building? I don't know, either the first one or the last one. I bet you could scale every building in town. I took some extra knot tying lessons with the boys, and now we can go abseiling together. I don't know if I feel comfortable with her boys knowing their ways around ropes. You tie the rope to a pulley, and then you climb and descend any wall you'd like. Wait a minute. If a pulley was silent, it would have needed a lot of oil. We found an oil stain on the crime scene. It could have been leaked oil from her pulley. Or you Could have used it to enter any building like the museum. Wait, what? Gotta go, bye! Well, so much for having a nice cup of tea together. Sir, I'm afraid we make some mistakes in the arrest of Miss Capone. Such as? Well, the serial number on the bag of money she was found with is the same as an empty bag that went missing at the bank a week ago. So a teller probably gave it to her by accident, and Saphira thought she could keep it. I'm afraid so, sir. Alright, Constable, I'll deliver her the news myself. Next time, make sure you have your proofs straight. Mr. Capone, you are free to go. Finally? Yeah, sorry for the mix-up. Since we're on the topic of accusations, how is your investigation going? Pretty well, but you might have guessed that already. Oh, you haven't got a clue, do you, Hank? What makes you say that? Hank, you're too much of a softie. Anyone under the right circumstances could be persuaded to steal. You've let your feelings cloud your judgment of the museum owner, your family, and even little old me. If that's so, Saphira, explain to me how. Do your worst. Well, had you ever considered that the museum is doing well enough? Mr. Abrams has tried to lure people to his museum with the story of the golden sneeze being stolen. Maybe you know someone with money problems. Peter and Paul are having financial troubles with their factory. What if someone had just found the golden sneeze to be dazzling? Or what if the thief is just playing you and is actually right under your nose? Is she trying to throw Mary under the proverbial bus? Thank you for your insight, Miss Capone. I think I've just cracked the case. Please wait here. Slam. Hey, did you just lock the door? Yes, Miss Capone. You are now a suspect in our burglary case. Vote Mary to hit her. Hey! To be continued. Chapter 5, Showdown! It is time for me to point out the thief amongst everyone, even slightly related to the theft. First, I am going to point out the suspect. Then I'll review their case, see what proof I have to incriminate them. If I'm positive it's them, I can go and arrest them. I have to be careful though. Once I've chosen the criminal, I can't undo my actions. As in, my game will be saved and I won't be able to load a previous save or whatever that means. But if I make a mistake, I may have enough time to try to arrest someone else. Let's get this over with. Who do we suspect? I have two people in mind. Saphira, it seems she was crossed out. She has an alibi for being at the same place as Mary. Tomo is after the sneeze, so she definitely didn't steal it from the museum. So Peter and Paul. Paul is the guy that wears blue, so I don't think it's Peter. But Paul, to me, is a suspect. Saphira... Oh yeah, we just said she's a no. So, either Paul or Mr. Abrams. Better not be wifey. I don't think there would be any sort of connection with Mary being involved. I don't know, Saphira hinted, but then Saphira already also said that she was at the meeting thing with Mary. I don't know, I'm kind of almost thinking Mr. Abrams and Paul are in cahoots. But it is one of those two. Oh my god, who is it? Oh god damn. I'm gonna go with... Well, it keeps saying the blue fabric was expensive. It's the robot oil as well that's getting me. I might go with Paul. I'm gonna go Paul because of the note. I say Saphira just because I want to see her reaction if you blame her. I'm gonna... Oh my god, because Mr. Abrams does have the perfect alibi to be like, oh no, it got stolen. But I'm still thinking Paul. I'm suspecting Paul. What shall we do? Review the crime scene or review Paul? Let's review. Things aren't going well with Peter and Paul's factory. Paul might have stolen the golden sneeze to cover his debts. The museum is missing a wall, and the robots Peter and Paul produced could have caused such damage. Paul, you're the father of my dear wife, but you seem to be rather suspicious. I'm suspecting Paul. What shall we do? Review the crime scene. The report said the following about the crime scene. One of the outer walls is missing. It's very likely that the thief entered through there. We found a couple of drops of oil that do not belong in the museum. There was an expensive torn-off piece of blue fabric found. That was the whole report. I'm suspecting Paul. What shall we do? Let's just see what it says about Mr. Abrams. What shall we do? Review? Maybe the owner of the place, but he isn't without suspicion. Suspecting Mr. Abrams. Okay. I'm gonna go with Paul. That was a lot heavier on the info to go with Paul just there than Mr. Abrams. So I'm going... I feel really bad because it's like, that's my wife's father-in-law. Oh my god. Doing it. Are we sure we want to arrest Paul? Not really. Yes. Oh, it's saving. Oh. Game save. I don't want to incriminate my father-in-law, but if Paul really committed the crime, I still have to do my job. He may be at my house. I have to take care of this delicately. Oh my god. Hello? Oh, I was waiting for something to happen. Honey, I'm sorry to barge in like this, but have you seen Paul? Wait, what happened? I have something to tell you. Paul had to run some errands. He said he went to the train station. Peter, Mary, don't be alarmed, but I have to go after him. Whatever happens, it's going to be okay. I'll be right back. Paul, hold it right there. Hank, what's going on here? Paul, I'm sorry, but these men need to search your person. Wait, why? Sir, we found this. It was Paul! It's the golden sneeze! Oh, damn! Paul, what do you have to say for yourself? It was planted there? Paul, you'd better have a strong defense in court. I don't want to put you behind bars. Dad, what's going on? Mary, you shouldn't have followed me. Paul, what did you do? Not you too, Peter. Don't worry, guys. It's just a bump in the road. It'll all turn out fine in the end. Take him away, men. Wait, Paul, who said take him away, men? Paul. Detective Izzy nails the case. Later in court. Court is in session. Case, Paul Smith versus the state. The potential charges are for burglary, theft, and vandalism. Detective, despite the defendant being your father-in-law, can we continue on with this case? Yes, Your Honor. Hank, if I'm going to be convicted of anything, it better be by the best darn detective I've ever met. That doesn't make me feel any better, Paul. Detective, you led the investigation. Tell me, why did the defendant break into the museum? Oh, we get the chance to lie. Oh. I don't know, it doesn't look good. that we just say, ah, the robot had a malfunction, and then it's like, but he didn't need to steal the golden sneeze. That's the terrible lie. It's like, oh, so the golden sneeze just fell into your pocket, did it then, sir? It's like an accident, and then it was too pretty. I feel like I should be honest. Financial troubles at work. I feel like this is the route I should be taking. Your Honor, Mr. Smith was having trouble keeping his company afloat. He was going bankrupt and needed the money. And in the end, I didn't even need that thing because the company's shares went back up. It was foolish of me. Detective, demolishing a wall is no small feat for an older man. How did he manage it? Yeah, the arrow is showing me the true response. He drilled a giant hole, used explosives. Yeah, this is just like, you may as well just say it was the robot. Your Honor, Mr. Smith owns a giant robot factory, as in the robots are giant. The factory itself is fairly small. Mr. Smith knows how to operate a giant robot, so he used one to break through a wall of the museum and steal the golden sneeze. I'm sorry, Hank. Not as sorry as I am. Detective, Mr. Smith lives and works miles away from the museum. How did he get to the museum in the middle of the night? He was at a nearby party. I think. I don't know, because we're not given the arrow marker. I don't know. Mr. Smith was at a nearby party looking for investors for his company. He had plenty of time to head over to the museum and break in without anyone noticing he'd ever left. Yeah. Mr. Smith, is this true? Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, because I remembered everyone talking about investors and parties and stuff, so that just seemed like the option to choose. Detective, do you have any proof that Mr. Smith was actually at the scene? I'm afraid I do, Your Honor. We found a piece of expensive blue fabric. It matches a hole from his coat. His hat. From Mr. Smith's coat. This places him at the scene of the crime. Mr. Smith, do you have a hole in your coat? You wore it to court. Yes, I'm wearing it. Detective, you have a rock-solid case. I have no other choice but to declare Mr. Smith guilty on all charges. Mr. Smith, do you have anything to say for yourself? Yes, Your Honor, I do. I stole the artifact during using one of my robots to bust through a wall. When I had the golden sneeze in my possession, I became scared and hired a man to transport it for me, so the police would be chasing someone else. I had hoped to finance my factory with the money I would have gotten from selling the golden sneeze. Stealing that artifact was stupid of me. I didn't consider the consequences it have on the others, or the trouble it'd bring to this town. I'll donate enough money to the museum to pay for the damages, and I'll accept whatever punishment you give me. Well, I was going to make you pay for the damages anyway, but it's also clear to me that you acted out of fear and didn't mean to cause harm to anyone. Now I'm still sending you to the slammer, but it'll be one with low security. I'm giving you a 1-year jail sentence with 6 months of probation afterwards. If you behave well, you'll be out in 6 months. Your Honor, as I said, I'll accept whatever punishment you hand me. In that case, the case is closed. Smash! Paul quietly went with the police and he was brought to jail. Mr. Abrams was happy to get the golden sneeze back, but at the same time, he was shocked that one of his party buddies was responsible for the crime. It was the same party. Paul didn't hate this time in jail. Peter, Mary and I went to visit him often and he could finally catch up on some much needed reading. It was hard for Peter to run the factory on his own, but he managed to return it to being profitable. During his jail time, Paul constantly wrote apology letters to Peter and Mr. Abrams. Although both had already accepted his apology, the guilt kept nagging him. 6 months later, Paul was released and he immediately returned to working in the factory. Everything was back to how it once was. The end! Cool. Didn't really need a pen and paper. Oh well, it's fine. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you for playing the game. So that didn't take too long. I'm gonna sneeze. It's gonna be a golden one. Oh my god, it's in there. I can feel it in there. Oh my god, Goofuser, how you doing? Thank you for the GG. Okay, need a shower, no worries. Take it easy, Haley Blue. Okay, so that will be the end for today. Scrub it up. I'm full of gas and wind and sneezes. So thanks to Tommy, we did unlock the 6-hour live stream for next week for raising money for Extra Life, and the bar is now working today, it seems. So it is up to date. We have reached $500 for Extra Life. Whoop whoop. Thank you everyone for your kind donations. Well done you. Thank God. Yep. So I will still be taking donations for Extra Life until the end of the year. And I did mention that usually I do it as every $50 marker. I'll do 6-hour live streams. But this year I haven't raised nearly as much in the time frame as last year. And I also feel like times are changing. People can't necessarily give as much as they used to. And last year, it kind of felt like the same people were donating money for the 6-hour live streams. And I don't want it to fall on the same people to donate. So I'm reducing it to $25. Every $25 mark, we'll do a 6-hour. Because I would like to, you know, just push the incentive, raise money. That's always the fun part. But I don't want it to just be a struggle for people to try and get there and we're just not getting there. But yeah, next week is a 6-hour live stream. So coming up in the next week, I've kind of unofficially stopped the arts and crafts until the end of the year. Partly because it does help if I'm doing 6-hour live streams. It's like more downtime for me. And it's just kind of a pain because it's dark, you know? So, coming up. So, Monday the 24th, 5 PM GMT is the walkthrough practice that kind of couldn't be bothered to do on Monday. I felt so lazy. I was like, oh, I don't think anyone's going to be upset if I cancel. Hope not. Just going to sit and chill. It does get dark so early. Even on the rainy days, it's just dark all day. It's like, well, I can't see anything anyway. Thank you, Snowy. Yeah. It's also a chance for me to like get some video editing and stuff done as well. So no stream on Wednesday the 26th, because that would be the arts and crafts. And so a week today, the 29th of November. I got lucky next week because it's our big Christmas market, and usually I work like the Friday light switch on, Friday night Christmas light switch on, and the Saturday and the Sunday because it's big market. And I've got short shifts on Friday and Saturday with Sunday off. Like the first time in 10 years I've got that Sunday off. Like, damn. So that's going to feel very nice to be streaming Saturday afternoon without thinking about chilling down in the evening to get ready for work for the Sunday, you know? So, 10 years. Not literally, but like pretty much. I did probably, in 10 years, have a Saturday off because I already worked the previous Sunday, but then I had 2 Sundays in a row for the market. Like, yes, amazing. Probably more than 10 years, but like, give or take, maybe I've not actually done every single one in that time, but yeah, a lot of them. Like, maybe I haven't done 2 weekends of the full 3 days in, let's say, 15 years. Calls for a celebration rum. Hell yeah, it does. Bottoms up. So, Saturday 29th, 6 hours from 12:30 p.m. GMT. So the same time as Saturday the 15th currently, that's in the schedule in Discord. That is pinned in announcements. So we'll finish Spirit of the North. Depending how long it takes, I might do a poll to try out the next proper spin the wheel that everyone did the community points challenge for. That landed on a let's try. So we could use the time to let's try depending on how much time there is. And then there's more crazy foxy games to play. And then there's like the filler game that I didn't even get to try last time, called Quench. And then finally will be Meadow, because we'll go to the Meadow meetup. Hell yeah. So Meadow meetup is next week. And anything else? I guess that's it. So let's raid. Excited! Let's raid Feast. I think he might be doing... I'm not sure if he's doing a 12-hour stream because he's currently getting up to 7 hours, because sometimes he has channel point redeems and some of them might be donations from Extra Life, so he's probably doing them for the charity donations. His stream has nice feats. Intriguing. Yeah, let's go see feats. Oh my god, my button is just broken. Bear with. I was trying to fix my control button on my keyboard earlier, and now it's just pressed down and it won't come back up. You can't stay down, mate. We'll have all kind of shenanigans. Oh, I was just... Well, I broke it. Fine. Fine. Intriguing. It is a good word. Right, we're going. There. For God's sake. Anyway. So thank you everyone. I'm losing my voice after all that talking. Thank you to Cerebral Fire for £5 today. That's well, a donation, but for me, not for Extra Life. So thank you. And thank you everyone for just chilling with me. And I think the best game of the day was Luna. That was a good game. Alrighty. Hydrate. So thank you, and I will see you next time. Take it easy. Take it easy.